Don't you just hate it when you need a specific mob, you can never find it? I'm out looking for a witch. To get started with today's bit of business. And of course, there's never a witch to be found. I have seen the lightning strike 1 billion times in this pack since I've been playing it, and I've not seen one of the apotheosis special mobs. I don't know if they've been disabled, but the lightning still strikes or what. But I am out looking for witches. Actually, all I need is a witch. You know things are bad when you come across a witch hut and there's no witch inside of it. So I got tired of being out looking for one and decided to more or less spawn my own in. The only way that we've got for doing it right now, which is with Gaia Guardian, which is awesome. That gives me, I'd already fought him a few times. I had more luck finding dragons than I did finding witches. Get rid of all this stuff. Got another Pinkinator. Those can go up for now. I killed 2 dragons while we were out and about. I killed deathworms. The big desert at night is a scary place. Deathworms, I had not ever come across any of those yet. Mostly because I'm not usually close to the ground. And I have killed a few of the Gaia Guardians too. I said I was going to do that. We got the same thing that we already had, so we got something else. Alright, so all this stuff can go up now. I did get the Ring of Odin. That's why we have the extra hearts. We're back around to, what is that, like magenta hearts? That's not magenta. That's like a wine color. It's not really red. Alright, so we need a witch. So let's place them down. Let's throw our book at them. Did that give me what I needed? I think so. Just in case it didn't. So anyways, how you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. Sitting here waiting for the snow to come in today. But I come right back up here. So what are we doing today? Well, we are still in the process of waiting for our Ionite. So we can get through to our next tier of stuff. I don't even know how many of these we're going to need. I haven't even looked. So let's go in here. Environmental tech. The void ore miner, we need 70. So we're going to need a little over 4 stacks worth. We've got plenty. I'll do that after we get done here today. So, but anyways, back to what we are going to deal with today. And that is going to be, we need to take care of some of these magic quests. Some of the stuff we need, some of the stuff we don't need. But one of the stuff that we do need is to get into the Eidolon. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to screw it up. But that's anyway. Anyways, it says you need to toss your book to a witch to learn the wicked sign for dark prayer, which is what we just did. Did that give us a new section? It did. Right there. So beautiful. We got that. We'll save the witch for later. So the next few episodes, we're going to work on getting through this. We're going to work on getting through Forbidden and Arcanus, and we'll work on getting through Maho to Sky. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, we are not doing the Morgan Sword. The Morgan Sword is awesome. It's overpowered. You can kill a bunch of villagers, and the more villagers you kill, the more power you get out of it, and I wind up spending more time killing villagers than doing anything else, and I really don't want to sit and do that. We've done it once. So, but anyways, we're back to this guy, and we've done that. So, first things first. We need some pewter. I think we've got pewter. If not, we can get some. I've got some. So, and I don't know a whole lot about this mod at all. Our main goal with this mod is 2 things. Making arcane gold and soul shards. We need soul shards and shadow gems in order to do what we need to do. So magic workbench, we should be able to do that. Let's see here. Magic workbench, we're just missing those. That'll work. That'll work. And there we go. There is our magic workbench. Let's go set this stuff up where we're going to be doing it. Alright. So, there is that. Next up, that gives us wool. We need a crucible. Crucible is used to craft items through mixing other items. You have to follow correctly the step explained in JEI or in the book. For example, making the shadow gem. Alright. When the water is boiling, toss a piece of coal. When the colors change, toss a gas tear, and then essence of death, and finally stir one time. When the colors change again, toss 2 soul shards, an essence of death. Okay. Alright, I think I understand all that. Anyways, we need crucible. So this guy here, and I'm going to assume we need some kind of flame underneath it. Yep, put a campfire underneath it. We've got boiling stuff, so we are good to go with that. Alright, so next up, we've got a few things it wants us to make. Goblet with arcane gold. We need to figure out making arcane gold. We need soul shards for that, and soul shards is what I've got to figure out. So let's go in here. Rituals, crystallization rituals. Ritual crystallization allows for harvesting a soul shard just after the ritual consumes the last component. It'll destroy. Alright. I'm not exactly sure about that. Let's make brazier is used to perform ritual by putting stuff on stone hands and the procedure. You need to light the item on top of it with flint and steel to activate the ritual. Alright, let's make this stuff right quick. So, we need this guy here. And then I need 2 of these guys. We need some stone slabs. That completes the quest, and that gives us 4 more. Beautiful. We've got that. Alright, so I got this figured out. And we just lost a bunch of them in here. So, all we need to do with this is put our redstone here, put our bone meal there, light these guys, or light it, and let it do its thing. Let's go in here and shut this guy off. And for Bow, we've got a whole bunch of these guys now, which is awesome. That's going to give us 16 more. Beautiful. Oh, well. Alright, so next up on the list, as we just looked, we need to make a couple of these. I think 1 is enough. I'm not worried about getting too creative with these guys. With it, we're going to do what we need to do. I have decided we're probably not going to make the arcane gold. We've got... Let's go ahead and do this guy. We'll come in here. We'll throw that down. We'll get our arcane gold bead going. And we'll just let him go for the time being. Alright, so now that we've got our soul shards, we are ready to go on about our business. We got a few things that we need to make still. We need a stone altar, which that is made in the magical workbench. We need some more smooth stone slabs. Let's get all this stuff together. There we go. That's all of that. And that back. So let's go do that. I'm waiting on this guy here. And let's do this. Alright, so stone altar. And of course we can't do that. That was that there. We need all these stone bits. And then we need a soul shard. And there we go. There is that. That wasn't even a quest yet. I just happened to see that needed to be made. Oh, we need to make 6 of them. Well, let's make 6 more. Or 3 more. Alright, quest complete. It gives us, oh, some cobblestone. Arcane, or enchanted ash. We need some bone. Which we've got plenty of bone. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of that going. That is... doesn't matter, we can put it in whatever. I need to get some travel stuff put around here to make... Enderman. Gotta be. Let's throw those guys in there. And we've got that squared away. That's going to give us some more bones. Beautiful. Alright, so next up on our list, we need to make the goblet. No idea what it does yet. None of this stuff I have any idea what it does. We'll figure it out along the way. Candle. Alright, let's keep on. Like I said, there's probably going to be a lot of stuff with this mod. Number one, I've never used it. But there's probably going to be a lot of stuff with this mod that we're not going to wind up messing with. I'm just trying to make our way through, really, the quest. And that is all that we're trying to do. There's a couple things that we're going to need along the way. And what we need, we will use. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff up for now. But, like I said, for the most part, if we don't need it, we're not going to do it. I feel like we're at a spot where we don't need to worry about that. That's going to give us more candles. That is used on top of an altar to increase its capacity. You can fill the goblet with blood by killing an animal non-far away from it. It's used on top of an altar. It gives us another one of those. And really, I'm just going to sit here and start crafting what we need to craft, and anything else that we come across that I see that we need to do. You know, when we get to the shadow gems, I'll show the shadow gem, because that is something that is done that we're going to need. But for the most part, this stuff, we're just going to craft it. Alright, so we are back. I have completed a few items here, and then I got to this soul enchanter. This thing's actually pretty cool. With some soul shards, you can add enchantments. Now, it doesn't work like a normal enchantment table. It'll either give you a entry level, or it will boost one of your other levels of enchantment. So we can do this. And now we've got experience boost 2. And actually teleportation wouldn't be too bad to have. Experience boost 3. And that's all I want to do to that. And look at this guy, sharpness 5. We've got sharpness. Beautiful. Rest of that stuff I'm not too worried about. And it's always just works just like a regular one. You've got to just go back and forth, and as you go through, the more and more soul shards it will take in order to do it. I thought that was pretty cool. I figured I'd bring you back and show that. I have no idea what this guy does. Resolute belt. Let's see here. Oh, so that's for knockback, which is pretty cool. But does it give us... No. So that makes us immune to knockback, which is pretty cool. That went into one of our belt slots. I've got our Ring of Odin there. We're good to go. Actually, I can take these guys off. We've not used those in a minute since we've added all the other stuff. Alright, so we've made the mine shielding plate. We're going to need that. Probably going to need the altars. One of the quests we had to go and get... I should have kept that. Had to go find a wraith so we could get... we had the... What happened to all that? We had a bunch of the tattered cloth. I did not have any of the hearts. I had to spawn a bunch of these guys in to get the hearts. And they're pretty rare, all things considered. So, but now we need to work on two things. One, shadow gems. And then the other one is going to be... Where's it at? The lesser soul gem. So, this is where the fun becomes. Because, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this. So, let's do the lesser soul gems. And how many of these do we need? I don't have a clue what that is for, but we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 of these. So, soul shards, none of this looks like it's too hard to do. I just need to go back and do some looking. Piece of coal. When the colors change, then toss... Wait. Toss a piece of coal. When the colors change, toss in the... Okay. Gas tier. Alright, so to do this, we toss in... Let's get some redstone. Let's get our lapis. We need our lesser shards. Our soul gems, and we need nether quartz. Alright, beautiful. So that's 2 and 2. Let's go 1, 2. My magnet's on. Alright, so that's done. Then we need 4 shards. Did it disappear? It looks like it disappeared. Yep. Well, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was. So let's get this ready to go. It's 2 of those, 4 of those, 1 of those. Beautiful. I need a bucket. Let's try this again. Get it boiling. It's boiling. Wait for it to make its noise. We need to... Oh, shoot. We got to stir this twice. And throw in that. And... Oh, I shouldn't have stirred it. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so I got it. I just wasn't doing things quick enough. And I don't need the diamond. So let's do this again right quick, because we still need to do this together. So 2 of those, 2 of those, 4 of those, and 1 of those. So we're boiling. So let's go 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stir it twice. And throw that in there. And there we go. Beautiful. We got those. Now, I've got to make about 5 more of these. Alright, so our next bit of business to do is this here Essence of Death. Shouldn't be that bad to do. Throw this guy in. Wait, I think I've already screwed up. Yep. Dang it. Alright, let's let that go. Let's do this again. Alright, so our water. Let's get it bubbling. Come on. Alright, so we need this guy and this guy. We need these two and then stir twice. And then that guy. That gives us our essence of death. We need 3 more recipes of that. So I am going to go ahead and get that done. Alright, so we've got a few other of these that we need to make. And first things first is we need to make this sulfur. And this is sulfur that we need for, it's for the mod. So we have to do this one instead of doing the other one, which is what I had planned on doing. So it's just coal and arcane dust. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. So, but the first one, we need to make refined crimson, which is a bucket of water. Already boiling. We need this guy and this guy. This guy. And stir it once. There we go. That task is complete. And then we need this guy here, which is the sprouting fungus, which is, well, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I don't even know what we don't need. The gravity belt, we got that as a quest. Glass hand we don't need. I need a mushroom. And I need a seed. And we need a bone meal. And that should be mushroomed and bone meal twice. So this guy. Come on. Do this guy. Throw this guy in here, stir twice. And then our seed. And there is our sprouting fungus. And then we need the warped sprouts, which we need to make calyx of the end, which we need ender pearl. And some arcane ash. And then we will have this. That was just both of those together, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, so we've got that. Alright, and the warped is warped fungus. We need that guy. Just one of those. And we need warped. Got plenty of those. We're growing those. So this guy, I can't even get it in the pot. Come on. That guy, stir twice. And there we go. That should give us our last one there. That's got that quest complete, which is going to give us a bunch of the calyx of the end. Now we can do our shadow gem. This one is a bit more detailed than some of the rest of them. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. We need our essence of death. That can go away. That can go away. Let's get gassed here. We need our soul shards, which I put all those up. And I need coal and diamonds. Coal, diamond. Beautiful. Alright, now I got to figure this out. Let's get some water in here. Alright, so to make these, we need coal first. That's not what I wanted. Gas tier, essence of death, and then we stir. 2 soul shards, essence of death, and then we stir. And we just stir once, right? Right. Beautiful. Alright, so this guy. That. Stir it once. Stir it once. And that guy. And we've got our shadow gem. Beautiful. I gotta make a few more. Alright, so we're making up our last one here. And then we'll have everything that we need now to do this. We've got a total of 7 of these guys. I went ahead and used all of the essence of death that we had. That's all you can use for it. So we've got that squared away. I can now clean out my inventory again. Alright, so undoubtedly throwing my book to the witch didn't wind up working. So I got a cleric, and actually I spawned a bunch of a bunch of villagers in, got a villager, brought him over here, made him a cleric, threw him the book, and we now have a new page. So this is one of those things that we need to do next. Alright, so if I'm reading this correctly, we need to set our altars down, place this guy on here, get our book out, and do this. And I don't know if that worked. Maybe that didn't work. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, I finally got this thing to work. I did have to go back and do this again with Witch. Alright, so I figured out what the problem was. The problem was is we can only do the praying once a day. And sleeping through the day and then the night and then the day and the night to try to do it was not working. It was confusing it. So I'm kind of just sitting here. We have got I hit the wrong button. We've got the new symbol unlocked for sacrifice. So that is kind of where we are right this minute. We are still trying to get to the point. Our next bit of business is going to be to get the unholy symbol. And in order to do that, we've got to unlock Touch of Darkness. So I'm working my way there. Oh, and also while I'm at it and thinking about it, you can make your altar better. If you look in your book, it's got altar lighting, altar skulls, altar herbs, and the goblet. And then 3 capacity, 1 power. I don't know exactly what all that it means. But I have added all the higher tier stuff on here. So hopefully each time that I pray and do this stuff, I'll unlock something. We'll see. Right, so I think I've got most of this figured out. Few things that we've got to take care of here. One, to get to the next part of what we need, which was this guy right here. We have to do, I didn't mean to do that. We want to do the Touch of Darkness. Or no, sacrifice the animal. So to do this, so these chants, prayers, whatever you want to call them, you can only do them once a day. I think we may have gone over that. You can only do them once a day. And I think it actually has to be like a 24-hour period without sleep. Can't confirm that, but I had to wait a bunch of time in between times to make this happen. So we got it to work. And then to do the sacrifice animal to unlock the Touch of Darkness, which we need to do these guys right here. You got your goblet. Goblet goes on the altar, and you've got to kill a mob right above this thing. And it has to be on the table, or, well, you can't move it after you do it. As you see, killing the cow fills it up, and then you can do the chant. But you can't do it somewhere else and fill it up with blood and then break it and bring it back, because that does not work. And then you can do the sacrifice. I'm going the wrong way here. The sacrifice one, which is to... we probably do this now. So... That... There you go. Acquired new knowledge. Actually, we didn't acquire any new knowledge, but that actually does sacrifice a villager. Enchanted. Okay, elder statue on a stone altar. We may have to do that just to see what happens. Anyways, so there's that. Alright, so we need to get these guys right here. The Unholy Symbol. That's where we're trying to get. And that is this guy right here, the Touch of Darkness. This one can be done as many times as you want. It does not have to be... you can do it as many times as you want. Doesn't matter how often you do it, but the only thing is you can only do it one at a time. I tried to do more than one, and it didn't work. So that gets us these unholy symbols, and that will unlock us the rest of the stuff that we need to do for all of this. So we need some wool. We need some blue dye. And let's do this. So the first things first that we want to do. This is going to be a long video, and I apologize for it, but I want to get through all this stuff today. We need to make this stuff here. So we need 1, 2 of these. That's not what I want. That there. So that gets us 8. And we only needed 1 of those. Those don't get used up. That would have been nice to know. But now with that, we can now make all of... I need soul gems. I'm looking at the wrong stuff here. These guys here, we can make these guys. So that is... That's not what it was. So there is our hat. There is the boots. And the cloak. There we go. That takes care of those 2 there. I thought we needed to make 2 recipes of that. I guess I was wrong. Alright, so what can I gather from this? The boots give you a bit of speed boost, and it looks like it gives you step assist. The cloak gives you magic and wither damage dealt is reduced by half, and the hat wither damage said when worn an additional 50% is added to any magic or wither damage dealt by the wearer, and wither damage dealt also slightly heals the player. So pretty cool. I don't know if that is just one of those. That's not what I wanted to do. Or is this actually like armor? Yeah, it's armor. So not going to do us any good. We've got a couple things to make right quick too. We need to make this guy here, and then we need to make this guy right here. Pretty easy to make. I'll get stuff and we'll get it done. Alright, and we got both of those made up, and now we're filled up. So the scythe I believe I read, that gives us... That's not what I want. This guy, that guy. Reaper Scythe gives it, we can use it to kill, and we can use it to harvest soul shards. And then the axe just gives us, we can put some of those up. The axe itself gives us beheading. One of the other things I wanted to try out right quick, like I said, we've already gone along with this. We're going to go ahead and keep going along with this. We had to make this guy here, Sulfur Wand. This actually lights mobs on fire. I've not tried it out yet, but we're going to go. So, but there you go. That does that. The other one actually freezes them. And the last thing I want to do right now is set off a... They're good. Set off a thing. Let's go to sleep. I don't want to start a raid here. And then as far as that goes, we've got one more guy to make. And that gives us soul shards. That gives us soul shards. And we need to make the statue, which should be easy enough. We can get rid of the arcane gold now. Yeah, that's a thing. I've been working on this all day long. Everybody's kind of home right now, and then it's been... do I have any smooth stone? I do not. Everybody's home, and it's been taking moments here and there as I've been doing this to try to get all this stuff done. So there's that. Alright, and then the last thing is that just needs stone. We've got that and that. We should be good to go, and this will have us another quest complete. Or not another quest complete, but another chapter complete. So we need that. We need that. We need this guy here. And that there. And that gives us the elder statue, and we can put him on here now instead of the straw guy. And boom, we should be good to go. So that is that. I think that is everything. Alright, we've got one more thing to do here, and that is to turn this guy off because it's spawning way too many. Let's hope we can do this with these guys here. We've got one more sword that we need to make. So, we need to place this stuff. If we go in here and look, we are making the Sword of Sapit. And this, we need 10 hearts worth of living creatures must be present, which we've got. And then we need all of this junk in here for the ritual, which shouldn't be hard for us to do. We've got all these cows in here, and I just need to set all this stuff up. And finally, the shadow gem. So that is all good to go. We should be able to light this on fire. And then we should be good to go. So this should consume and work. All we need is about 3 of these to be close. There we go. We've got the sword, and it steals life from a target. I don't know how that works. I don't see where it stole any life. Maybe it's for me. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to kill these guys off. And with that, let's complete this quest. That gives us stores health for later. We might have to look at that. And that has this section all complete. And I'm not worried about the environmental tech stuff. We'll worry about that later because we're going to have to kill all that stuff anyways. So, there we go. We got the entire mod done. While we were looking at that. Made our way through it. I know there's some cool stuff still that we didn't get to. We got through what we needed to get through. I'm going to still mess around with some of the enchanting just to kind of see what all I can get. But we've reached that point where it's way past time for us to do what we need to do. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.